Toffee TV, it is the match reaction. Everton 2, Burnley 0. The Blues have signed off with another home victory. Before we begin, this video was sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball's app makes it possible to keep up to date with all the latest scores, transfer rumours and stats, all in the one place. To download the app, it's free. Click the link. Everton 2, Burnley 0. Another win at Goodison Park. That makes it 5 games unbeaten for the end of the season. 4 victories and 1 draw, with no goals conceded since the Manchester City defeat back in February. And another excellent display from Everton. The manager went with the team he thought he would, and we came flying out the traps. We really did. We dominated the opening 20 minutes. There was 93% possession at one stage. Burnley simply couldn't get out of their own box, let alone their own half. And Everton just steamrolled them, and some great football cut through them. And it made what looked a very, very tricky game on paper really a very easy game in the end. The Blues took the lead through a Richarlison deflected effort. He hits the shot. It is going wide. It hits Ben Mee and ends up in the corner of the net. I'm giving him the goal. Everton give him the goal. I know that Sky and won't give him the goal, but it was a good strike from Richarlison. It was a good move. And the Blues got their second goal after a lovely move, really, that, ends up with the ball being laid back out to Luca Dean, and our left-back, who's tremendous, struck a great shot. Brilliant save by Tom Heaton, actually, because he's going down. And Coleman was there to head in Everton's second, and really, it was game over after that. The only disappointing thing in the first half was that we didn't put them to bed. We should have, could have, and should have scored more goals in that first half. Burnley were lucky to survive without Westwood being sent off. The challenge was horrendous. Thigh-high, studs up. It was a definite red card, and the referee missed it. VAR next season, he's gone. It was a really poor challenge. But second half, Burnley improved. Sean Dyche had obviously had a bit of a go at them. Everton's level dropped a little bit. Burnley improved. And they had a couple of chances, and he probably should have scored at least one goal. But he didn't, and Everton at the other end had chances to put the game to bed. The amount of times we got in round the back, and Seamus especially was wasteful, is the nicest way of putting it. His final ball tonight was shocking. But he got himself making them runs inside all the time. Tom Heaton's made a couple of good saves. We've missed opportunities. Ademola Lookman came on and struck the bar with a tremendous left foot strike, and then should have scored at the end and didn't. Dominic Calvert-Lewin should have scored a couple and didn't. Theo Walcott definitely should have scored and didn't. But you know what? It didn't matter. Everton playing fast-flowing football at times. And you think back 12 months ago to that Southampton home game, Allardyce's last game, and it was depressing. Really, it was. Tom Davies scored in the 96th minute or whatever and rescues a point, and it was a really dour, horrible game of football, and you couldn't wait for the game to finish. Whereas tonight and this season has been fast attack and flowing football for the most part. Yes, we had a sticky spell after Christmas, but in general, the managers tried to win every single football game, and from where we were 12 months ago to where we are now, in my opinion, points-wise, there isn't a massive difference. Place-wise, we're 8th at the moment. We were 8th 12 months ago, but it's worlds apart for me in the way we want to play the game. Obviously, we lost Richarlison a couple of minutes into the second half with that rib injury game. We're not the same team when he isn't on the pitch, rather. But got to take my hat off to the likes of Morgan Schneiderlin, who I thought was brilliant tonight. Garner again, and the 2 centre-backs playing against those 2 big physical strikers. Keane and Zuma were brilliant, and the fans have let Zuma know exactly how they feel about him, at the end, and when the players were doing their lap of appreciation. But I can't end this video without talking about Phil Jagielka. It felt very poignant when Marco Silva put him on in the last couple of minutes. There was no reason to bring him on. Burnley were no threat at that stage. Dominic Calvert-Lewin was blowing for tugs for the last 10 minutes, and it looked, like Cenk Tosun was going to come on, but it wasn't. It was Phil Jagielka. And to me, and obviously to the rest of the stadium, that was Jags' goodbye. That seemed to me like the manager saying, this is a farewell for your captain. And Jags came on and got in the game, you know, had a couple of things to do, but it was a fantastic reception that the crowd gave him, and rightly so. He's been an absolutely fantastic player for us. He's been here 12 seasons. I love him. Time catches up with everyone when you play football, unfortunately. And he might not have won anything, and he might not be the most vocal fella, but I absolutely love Phil Jagielka, and I want to say thank you from... He's not going to be watching, but I'm saying it anyway. Big thanks to Phil Jagielka. I love him. Good luck with whatever you do, and I hope he ends up back at Everton in some capacity. That is it. Give us a subscribe. Takes a sec. Give us a thumbs up as well. And have a fantastic weekend. Thanks for watching. See you later.